Good morning, guys. Good morning. So we're just headed out this morning. We're on our way to go do a little bass fishing this morning. Dude, that freaking hover rig is catching them pretty good. Hover rig's catching them pretty good, but there's like several different baits that I've been experimenting with. And my gosh, depending on the fish's mood, you can damn near, you can sit there with like a fighter jig and stroke it over the top of them and they'll come up and eat it if you do it right. Been playing around with that minnow quite a bit. Been playing around with the minnow and the Neko rig. Catching them pretty good with it. Now, I've been doing it with smallmouth a lot, but I'm gonna try it on these largemouth. I found an area on this lake over in town that like is a deeper area where they get pretty suspended on it. You know, they're swimming around all over the place, and that's like the benefit of live scope, is being able to do stuff like this. So I found them over this area that I've known was there, but I didn't really know they got on the area until I started scanning around on it with my forward facing. And what I noticed was, my gosh, the fish get all over that thing, so many of them. So yeah, I'm gonna go back over here and I'll show you guys. So I got a couple fish. Where'd they go? We got a couple suspended out here. There's one sitting at the bottom. There's another one. Oh gosh, they're all over the place. There's one right there at 45 feet. I'm trying to catch him. Don't see my bait. Might have to adjust my gain. There's another one out there. There he is. He ate it. Spot lock quick. That was a good one. We couldn't see it on live. I knew that he was there. It's a good one. Not a bad one. Oh, that thing's gone. He got all of it. Got him on a Neko rig. Come here, bud. That thing is gone. As you guys can see, not a giant, but the thing is gone. One thing that's pretty nice about when you find fish like this, whoa, we kind of drifted. When you find fish like this, oftentimes they're not touched. So that's like the pretty cool part. There's one right there suspended. You guys can see he's about 70 feet out. Off the edge. Oh, he's got a buddy with him too. 50 feet. There's my Neko rig right there. There's one coming up for it. Oh, dude, he's got it. There he goes. He ate that. That was pretty cool. He ate that thing. That was pretty sweet. He came up for it pretty good. Not a giant again, but we're getting somewhere with forward facing today. Try pinging this minnow on him. That was pretty cool. See if I can find some more. There's another one suspended just about 55 feet out. Chuck that minnow on him. I can't see the minnow. There it is. He's coming for it. Oh, he left it. He didn't like that. Wow, he didn't like it. He did not like the minnow. They like that worm, but they are not fans of that minnow at all. He was starting to come over to it. If you guys watch, he was starting to come over to it and he just kind of left it. Better get another worm out. Oh, no, I better just keep a pack of these out, huh? Uh-oh. Only got 3 or 4 of them left too. That's not good. Uh-oh. Now, one thing I can do with that minnow, and I'll probably do it in a little bit, is just put a bigger one on. I'm probably gonna put like a white fluke on. I bet they'll eat that. Now, all I'm doing with this Neko rig is I'm using a straight tail worm, like a 5-inch, and then I'm using a Woo tungsten 16th ounce tungsten weight and throwing it in. We're using a VMC Neko rig, and realistically, like, the key to this, man, is just getting off this edge and getting off the edge, like obvious stuff, and trying to find these fish in other places that they might be holding. So that's all I'm doing right now, is just wandering off in the middle of nowhere looking for fish. So here's one right here at about 55 feet. Oh, he's going up to it. He's got it. Not a bad one. Not a freak, but if you guys seen that, that was pretty cool. Like, he came up to it. Like, this minnow thing just doesn't do it like this worm does. One thing that I notice with these fish is that they'll come pretty far up, and a lot of them are suspended. There's one suspended right there. It makes you wonder too if you can catch these fish. There's my bait coming down. Oh, he's coming firing up for it. Oh God, he had it and I missed him. Okay, there's one. There's a couple living up here. 65 feet out. Drop this worm down on him. Oh, he sees it. He's coming for it. I think he's got it. Yep. On the worm. This one might actually be a decent one. Because he doesn't want to come up. Yeah, he's not bad. Oh, he spit it. He's only 2-pounder or so. Okay. There's another one on the Neko. There's one down there. 2. You sit and you catch these things a little bit, and all of a sudden they're like, they get a little bit leery of you being around. That's for sure. Drop this bait in. He definitely knows it's there. He's got it. It's like any one that you throw at is gonna freaking eat it. It's pretty cool. Like any one that you throw at is gonna eat it pretty much. We're damn near shooting 100% today so far. Come here. If you guys notice too, right in the top of the hook, or right in the top of the, there's a few of them. Whoa, he's gonna eat it. That one ate it for sure. Isn't that crazy? Like he went so far out of his way to get this bait, and he swam over the other fish to grab it, which was pretty cool. Bait falling to him. See if they react to it, which they're not. Oh, now he's got it. There he goes. Yep, those were bass. Those were bass. Oh, he's a jumper. Oh, this is so much fun, dude. Especially when they're doing this. Pretty cool. Oh, probably could have just boat flipped this guy. He's not very big at all. Little guy, but it's still fun, man, when you can get them like this. Okay, here they are right over here. See if we can catch them. A little wad of them, probably 6, 7 of them in there. Whoa, he's coming up for it. Look at that. Jeez, he came up for it hard. Like he wanted it so bad. That was pretty cool. Uh-oh. I think we're missing a worm though. Got us a few more catches though, for sure. Like that band, not all I have is a band, but that band was definitely worth it. All right guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the setup here for doing this deal. And you know, mid-strolling this Neko rig is super effective, especially when those fish just won't choke down that minnow. I tried a couple casts with that minnow and they just did not seem to fire on it. So I went back to throwing this Neko rig, and it's super effective for keeping it above those fish, especially the ones that are feeding up. Like as you guys seen in like some of that live scope footage, those fish were shooting up from like pretty far down, and they were well aware when the bait hit the water. Like as soon as that bait hit the water, even the fish that were like just 5 feet above bottom were shooting up after it. So those fish are really well aware when the bait hits them. So Definitely a great way to keep the bait above their head, especially when the fish are feeding up. So I'm gonna show you guys how I rigged this up. So first off, I got a little O-ring band. I'm gonna take it, and they do make like O-ring pliers that are made for this. This is not probably the greatest way to do it, but I'm just gonna thread it on the worm. And you can do this with any straight tail worm. This is a 5-inch something another. And you want to get this band around the fat part of it. I'm using a clear silicone band. And then I got a little 16th ounce Wu Tungsten, 16th ounce Wu Tungsten nail weight. And I'm just gonna thread it in like this, right through the front of the worm. And I'm just gonna take this hook, it's a VMC Neko hook, and I'm gonna thread it through just like that. And that's my Neko rig. And then I'm running it with a 7'3" medium extra fast action rod, which I think is perfect for this. Now, there are a couple other options out there, obviously, but I think that an extra fast, like shorter rod is the way to go on this technique. So yeah, that's kind of my setup for throwing this Neko rig. I'm gonna keep on fishing. So if you guys take a look, that is the road bed that we're fishing, this light part. I'll drift off a little bit just so you can see it a little better. If you see that light part up there, there's a ton of bait that gets up on top of this and the fish just hang out on it. So I just seen like all of them. Here they come. I just seen, oh man. Get it again. Dude, there are so many of them down there. I just seen the mother load of them. They all regrouped up. Just a wolf pack. There's probably like 7 or 8 of them down there. This actually feels like a smallmouth. There are smallmouth in this lake. This one feels like a brown one. Not gonna lie. It's not a bad one. Not huge, but definitely gonna be nice to her. Whoa. Oh my goodness, dude. There was like 10 of them, if not more. And I threw this bait on them and they just freaking choked it. Jeez. Now we're gonna chuck the chicken on them. Got him. On the chicken. Oh, this is a good one. Look at that. Freaking chickened them right in the dome. Oh, I missed him. He had, oh, he's still on. I didn't miss him. Jeez. The ones that eat this chicken are good ones. I'll tell you that much right now. Like, all the bigger fish that I've caught out of this school have all came on this chicken. All right, guys, if you guys like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment on the bottom. Tell me what you guys want to see next. I'm pretty interested to know what you guys are wanting to see as far as content goes. But otherwise, I'm going to keep on hammering out the stuff that I like to do. And yeah, man, we're going to keep on going. If you guys are looking to book a guide trip, you guys can hit me up on any of my social media platforms, Facebook or Instagram, on Messenger, and I'll get back to you guys. We are booking trips for August and September. They're filling up. September's filling up pretty quick. So if you guys are interested in a smallmouth trip out on Mille Lacs, definitely hit me up on one of my socials. And until next time, guys, we'll see you guys on the water. Oh yeah, last thing too. All the products in this video are linked down below. If you guys are trying to order our Somatis baits, it is on the website, somatisbaits.com. I've gotten some messages on where to get those from, somatisbaits.com. Other than that, guys, until next time, we'll see you guys on the water.
Bro, that was awesome. Look at that thing's belly. Oh my god. Dude, that was badass, too.